Hello. How are we? This is going to be a bit of a different video for me because I don't normally film book videos like whatsoever. But this year I've got so many books that I want to try and read. I wanted to try this form of videos, so my channel is basically books, fashion, and makeup, things that I enjoy, because I enjoy books a lot and I don't really put on my channel. So I've seen a lot of people do this on YouTube, so I'm not unique in the slightest, but I am going to be picking out 6 books out of my TBR cup. So I've got all my TBR prompts in there. I'm going to pick out 6 because I think 6 is a really good number. Let's pick out my first ever prompt. Well, this is very exciting and I'm very nervous, but very excited. I've got one. Published this year. Well, this year it's 2025 already as I'm filming this. I'm gonna have a look and see if there's an audiobook or something.
2,000 years later.
So, the one that I've looked at, it comes out on the 30th of January 2025. So, it's probably not the one I'm gonna read or listen to, but it is Alice Fenny, Beautiful, or Alice Feeney, Beautiful, Ugly. I don't know much about this book, so it says Beautiful Ugly, a deliciously dark revenge thriller from the best-selling author of His and Hers. Go. So author Grady Green is having the worst best day of his life. Grady calls his wife as she's driving home to share some exciting news. He hears Abby slam on the brakes, get out of the car, then nothing. When he eventually finds her car by a cliff edge, the headlights are on. The driver door is open. Her phone is still there, but his wife has disappeared. A year later, Grady is still overcome with grief and desperate to know what happened to Abby. He can't sleep and he can't write, so he travels to a tiny Scottish island to try to get his life back on track. Then he sees the impossible, a woman who looks exactly like his missing wife. Wives think their husbands will change, but they don't. Husbands think their wives won't change, but they do. You know what? This is very exciting. I love a good, like, is she dead, is she not? Like, thriller kind of whodunit like thing. So excited. So I'm excited about that. Whether I get to read it or not, or listen to it, that's a different matter. But that's for published this year. Considering it's like the 6th of January, I'm gonna like slice prompt number 2. Right, I've got one in the middle of my fingers. Longest book. I think I know which one it is. And I've been dreading it. I knew it. I just knew it. Why? In January as well. In January. Oh my god. Stephen King, why do you do this to me, mate? What are you reading, Holly? Like, I don't want to read them. You know what? It was between two. It was between Clive Barker, Magica. Help me. Third prompt, please be good to me this time. I got the other bit. I got the shortest book. I think I already know what the shortest book is going to be. It's going to be a Roald Dahl one. No, it's a Roald Dahl book. I think it's like 81 pages. Like, literally. That's how thick it is. 81 pages. I love it. Oh, this was £1.50 from a charity shop. Another charity shop. This was £2. 3 prompts down, 3 to go. You know what? I'm loving this. A book with a great first sentence. That's going to be pretty difficult. I'm going to go through all my books now and read the first sentence of them. So, I'm sorry, my mic cut out and I have to do a voiceover now. So, here we go. So, this was a good first line. So, my first one that I picked out was room, and it says Jack is 5. He lives in a single locked room with his ma. Like, why? Like, why is he locked in the room? And then the first line is, today I am 5. Like, who's 5? Obviously the little boy, but I want to know what happens. I'm a little bit intrigued. Like, what happens to this little boy? Does he die? Is he okay? And then second book was Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I've seen a lot of people talk about this on TikTok and Instagram and so forth. And first line just says, when books are your life, or in my case, your job, you get pretty good at guessing where a story is going. Now this doesn't intrigue me as much. It's like, doesn't pull me in. Plus, it's a summer book, so I'm gonna disregard this one. Third one is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I've heard a lot of people talk about this one as well, but they really enjoy it, they really like it. The first sentence, she's buried beneath a silver birch tree, down towards the old train tracks, a grave marked with a cairn. Who's buried? How did she die? Like, what happened to her to get her buried? Like, was she killed? Did she murder herself? Like, what? I don't know. So I'm disregarding room because it's not as interesting to me. I'm sorry, bestie. I will read it at some point. I promise. Now, this one is The Painted Bridge by Wendy Wallace. And the first sentence is Lizzie Button is upside down. Why is she upside down? Someone put her there? Like, what's happened to her? Is she murdered? Is she dead? Is she alive? Is she just there for fun? I don't know. And then the last one is The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. Now, I love this book. I love this series. I've read the first one, The Housemaid, and it was absolutely amazing. And I just love it. I love Frida McFadden anyway. And the first one to this is Today I Was Murdered. Or Tonight I Will Be Murdered. Like, how will she be murdered? What happens? I don't know. I don't know, do I want to read this? But I haven't got the third one to this. But I don't know, The Painted Bridge has been on my TBR for the longest. So, and I haven't got the third one to Housemaid's Secret. So I'm going to go with Painted Bridge. Basically, it's in the Victorian era. It says, behind a high stone wall on the outskirts of London lies Lake House, a private asylum for women. Tricked by her husband, Anna Palmer becomes its newest patient just weeks into her marriage. Oh my god! Like, how is she put there? Is she insane? Obviously she's insane for being in an insane asylum. But I think this is the fifth prompt. I've chosen two books. This is books with flowers on the cover. I've chosen Mrs. England by Stacey Hawes. It's got foliage on the front. It counts, I think. I don't know, don't count me on that. It says West Yorkshire, 1904, when newly graduated nurse Ruby May takes a position looking after the children of Charles and Lily in England, a wealthy couple from a powerful dynasty of mill owners. She hopes it will be a fresh start she needs. But as she adapts to life at the isolated Hardcastle house, it becomes clear that there's something not quite right about the beautiful, mysterious Mrs. England. Intriguing. But then this one, also intriguing. It ends with us by Colleen Hoover. It says Lily hasn't always had it easy, but that's never stopped her from working hard for the life she wants. She comes a long way from the small town in Maine where she grew up. She graduated from college, moved to Boston, and started her own business. So when she feels a spark with a gorgeous neurosurgeon named Carl Ryle Kincaid, everything in Lily's life suddenly seems almost too good to be true. Oh my god! Like, I've heard really good things about this book. Really hard-hitting things, but really good things. So I'm gonna go It Ends With Us. And the sixth and final prompt is a book with an even number of pages. So I've got three options here. I've got Richard Osman, The Man Who Died Twice. This has got 340 pages. I've got this one by Jennifer Saint, but I'm disregarding this one because it's part of the series, part of the trilogy, Greek mythology. I love it, but I want to finish more series. And then I've got Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. Yes, I know she's cancelled per se, but I love the series, okay? So this has got 340 pages. I'm torn. I don't know whether to go for Harry Potter or The Man Who Died Twice. My heart wants to go with Harry Potter, but my head wants to go with The Man Who Died Twice because it's easy. As you can see, I'm doing the Meaning Minor Murder picked Richard Osman, but I'm not happy about it. So, obviously, I'm going to pick Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Yes, I know she's controversial, but I love the series. I love the fantasy part of it and all that jazz. So my TBR for this month is Stephen King, It, Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl, Painted Bridge by Wendy Wallace, It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. And also we've got Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney, which we both know I'm not going to read. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below pink heart because I got a pink jumper on, why not? And I've really enjoyed filming this video. I hope you tune into more book videos in the future because I'm definitely going to film some more. So yeah, don't forget to like it, comment down below, subscribe if you're new or even liking, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.